Good night, everyone, and welcome again to another episode of Kingdom Arts Fashion Connect. Don't forget, share the link and subscribe to our Kingdom Arts YouTube channel. You can also watch us on Facebook at Kingdom Arts BB. I'm your host for the night, Omari O'Neill, and unfortunately, Paula's not here with us. Aww. Yes, I know. I miss her too. But you got me, I got you, so it's bound to be a good time. Tonight's guest is a very special designer. Her name is Julianna Trotman-Griffith. She is the owner of Breadfruit Leaf Bridal Designs. Yes, I said Breadfruit Leaf. She was also one of the designers on the Kingdom Arts Fashion Showcase last year. Whoever was there would have seen some amazing designs. Julianna, welcome to Kingdom Arts Fashion Connect. How are you?
Hi, thank you. I am good. How are you doing?
I am great. It's such an honor to have you on this show.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here.
Awesome. Now, I need to look at this name again, right? Just to be sure that I'm reading it properly. Breadfruit Leaf Bridal Designs. What is the story behind the breadfruit leaf?
The story behind it is uniqueness, unique to the Caribbean, not wanting to use my name. Julianna Trotman-Griffith. That's a lot of names. So I wanted it to be something unique and special to the Caribbean, but also mysterious.
Wow. It's definitely unique. I'm a designer as well, and there are certain things that kind of pushes us into that direction of design and fashion. What were your inspirations and what really brought you into the industry of fashion?
I got most of my inspiration from my first, sewing teacher. So she was a big Sharon calendar of garments that speak. And she taught herself, and then she decided that she would share that talent that she had, that she got from God with others. And it's just that she just does things different. She tends to do things different, and that's what I liked about her and about fashion, just doing things different.
Yeah, she's an amazing person. I know her as well. Such an awesome designer, awesome teacher as well. And it says that you really stick or you focus on bridal attire. Is that for a specific reason? What was the reason for sticking to bridal?
I got into bridal and stuck there because J. Applewhite, who is the top bridal designer right now in Barbados. Probably we can go as far as saying the world because she's awesome. I did a course with her, an intense 6-week course, and she's a wonderful person inside and out. She's so beautiful, and just how she taught you how to put the bridal pieces together, how to manipulate the material and stuff. And it was like, I like this. This is something I could get into. So I took off with the bridal from being in her class.
Wow, you were really under some amazing people, boy. You had some good exposure.
Yeah.
And looking at some of your stuff, looking at some of your designs, it's not the traditional bridal colors. It's not the traditional wedding colors. no cream, no white, just vibrant tropical colors.
Well,
Why
I
not?
had a cream.
That's you had a cream, but it's still so. You
Yeah.
see, so many colors. It's just so vibrant. I can.
I
Yeah.
wanted people to be comfortable, especially braids. I wanted it. I mean, it's both the braid and the groom day, but we tend to lean on the braid side. So I wanted the braid to be comfortable. So if your favorite color is orange, you want to wear orange bridal gown? Sure. BU is your day. Usually is the only day. We usually both
Yeah.
people only get what I want. So go all out. Do the colors.
I am for
Tradition
the
gone through the
colors. I
door.
am for the
Make your own
colors.
tradition.
Correct. Listen, well said here. Well said. I am about the colors. I am about the vibrancy. Let me go. Let me do this. um, okay, so you were a part of Kingdom Hearts Fashion Showcase last year. How did you get into it? How did you hear about it? What made you want to be a part of it?
I got involved with Kingdom Arts through my lace and tool course. When I was doing that course with Jay Appleby, we had someone who did Kingdom Arts before, like a year or two before, and they were talking about entering Kingdom Arts. So I was like, it sounds pretty interesting. And I was originally supposed to enter with a friend of mine who does bouquets and boutonnieres and stuff. So we were just going to do like the display. So she was going to display her bouquets with my gowns. But then something happened and she couldn't do it anymore. So then my husband was like, well, you already start making the gowns, so maybe you should do the fashion line, which is the runway show. So then I said, well, I was scared, but then I said, okay, I would try it. So that's how I got into actually doing the actual show.
Thank God for a man of God who supports me. Okay? If it wasn't for him, we probably would not have been blessed by your designs.
Probably.
Okay, so being a part of the fashion show for Kingdom Hearts, what was your experience? How did you feel being involved in all that?
Wow. Leading up to it, it was not bad. Because when I knew I was going to do it, and then I think I decided to do the 7 pieces, and I already had like 3 finished, so I just had to do 4 more. So the leading up wasn't bad. I had one issue that I thought this dress was going to. I almost cried. When the others see the runway show, there's a green and black dress, which was the signature dress for the night. I did the top, and the top came out perfect, and I couldn't get the bottom done. I was frustrated. I was crying. I threw the material across the room. I was annoyed. I was annoyed. I didn't like sleep. I went to sleep, and like 3 o'clock. Spirit time me get up and go in the sewing room and finish this dress. And I was like, you can't be serious, because first and first, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Second, it's black. And stitching black in the night, it don't work. I was like, you can't be serious. Anyhow, I going by 6 o'clock, the dress was finished. I could not believe it.
Wow.
I could not believe it.
Wow. Listen,
But that dress
there's no
took
way you
everything
can't put
out of
limits
me.
for that. Can't put limits for that. You can't do it.
No.
You just can't do it. So Juliana, the lights came on, the girls were dressed, and the dresses were on. How was the night of the show?
Oh my goodness. It was nerves, excitement, happiness, fear, everything wrapped into one. Like 3 or 4 minutes before it was time for the girls to go on the runway, because I was the first out in the second half. One of my girls, when she put on her dress, I don't know how we got this done, because she would have fit the dress like a couple of weeks before the show. But she was working out. So she was working out like the lower part of her body, not knowing that she would gain weight down that part of her body. So when we put the dress on and we pulled it up, the lining tore. I almost passed out because it's like 3 minutes before she got to go on the runway. And I'm panicking, but my aunt was my assistant, who's also a fashion designer. She was like, oh, relax, I'm accustomed to this. And I freaked out. She's like, relax. and she just done. She's like, don't worry about it. You're already dressed to go out. Don't worry about it. I can start it out. And she started out, and then the girls went on the runway. So I'm in the back watching the girls go down, and my entire body is shaking. And when it was shaking, I was so frightened, and I felt like I couldn't breathe. I didn't know what to do. I mean, it was like 5 or 7 minutes, but it felt like an hour because I was so overwhelmed. And then when they were finished, and then I had to go out for my walk. Man, when you see it, you can probably laugh. I didn't know what to do with my face. My face had this look on it going down the runway, like happy, sad, excited, nervous. I didn't know what to do. It was very overwhelming, but it was wonderful. But I saw the pictures, I was like, why is my face like that? Why do I look like I don't know what to do?
Oh my gosh. That would have had to be that experience.
It was.
Oh dear.
My aunt was telling me, she was like, she's very proud of me because for someone who has just started fashion and done a fashion show the same year I have started doing bridal, she was like, she's proud of me. I was proud of myself too because it was overwhelming. So we can tell Kingdom Arts that God give you like a year and a half to prepare next time. A year ain't enough. A year is not enough.
I'll be sure to pass on the message. Oh,
yes.
Okay, so that was last year, and we're into 2020. Is there anything that we can like look forward to? Is there anything under your sleeves that we can be excited about?
I'm working on something. Working on a new line. Y'all will hear about it first. And it does not include masks.
Listen. Praise the Lord for that. I receive that now. You've been designing for a couple of years. I can tell that from your experiences. And over the years, I know you would have learned different things, and you would have experienced different designs and experienced different people giving you feedback and stuff like that. What has changed? What progression has occurred through the years from when you started to where you are now?
I have learned to listen more and to take direction from persons who have been in the industry for a long time. Lester Welch, he's another person that really, really helped me. It's like I did some stuff, and then he was like, "Oh, you think you're gonna try to run me out now?" But he was really, really proud of me, and he gave me a lot of instruction. He always told me, always keep learning and learn from my surroundings as well.
That's some good advice. Some very good advice. I know Lester Welch as well. He's such a great person. And I know you're a believer. I know you're a child of God. And a lot of the times we're told that, we get inspired by God, but there are different ways in which that happens. What would you say, how would you describe the relationship with you and God, and the relationship with you, God, and fashion, and what part he plays in that creation?
Well, me and him first is like a teenage daughter, daddy situation. Hearing today, not hearing tomorrow. Well, do your old thing, then you come back and you say, sorry, I should have listened. Because you're still growing, you're still learning, and you still think you know everything. So with us, that's that relationship. In fashion, I usually I choose colors and I choose designs. No, I'm not one of those fashion designers that draw. So then early. I have my design in my head, and then I put it down. Then I start to put it together. So I will put it together, and then I will leave it for a while. And then if spirit tell me, nah, change it again. So I keep changing it until you get that is it there. That is it. Go with that.
Listen, that's the best way to know for sure that that's the design. I have been there.
Yeah.
I have been there. Okay, so we're gonna wrap up soon, but we just want to get a couple more questions from you. Play a little game. What's one thing? What's one thing about you that not many people know?
I can be reserved at times. I do talk a lot. My close friends will tell you about that, but then there are times that I just want to be by myself. It feels like after like recharging, rebooting, downloading fresh stuff. So when I get quiet like that, people that are close to me sometimes ask, "What happened? Why are you so quiet?" Because I'm unaccustomed to this quiet person. But sometimes I like to do that. Just be by myself in my room for like a whole day. Don't mind people think, "Oh, you sick? Why are you so quiet?"
Wow, truth. Hey, everybody has that moment. Everybody has that moment. So we're gonna play a little game now. It's called Random Question, and because you are a bridal designer, this question is specifically for you. Random question. If there was a bride in the Bible that you had to design for, who would it be and why?
Wow. Oh goodness, why you do that? Oh my goodness, that's not fair. Well, to be honest, I don't know. They said that Adam and Eve got married. Maybe the first man and the first woman. But I would choose Eve.
That's fine. She's a bird. In my opinion, she's a bird.
I would choose Eve because I would pull all the inspiration from the garden. All the colors again. Wow. All the flowers. So you pull the inspiration from that. And you just make the gown as beautiful. I wouldn't even make it one color. It would just be a lot of flowers, different flowers. So that's to showcase her and to showcase the garden.
If I ever meet a Eve, I am gonna recommend her to you. Oh man, you thought it was hard, but that was a brilliant answer.
Well, I don't know Eve, but my cousin's name is Eden, so maybe when she becomes of age.
There you go. Fashion changes over time, and we kind of got feel our way into the fashion industry and try to find our own lane. And I think already the colors is a big thing. But I want to ask you, the time that we're in now is a very real time, especially for Black people, especially for Christians and Black people. That's almost like double the hate that comes our way, or double the segregation. As a designer for such a celebratory time, such as a wedding, which is supposed to be happy and joyful, in this time, what would be your response as a designer period to this time right now? How would you use your gifting to speak to the people that are going through stuff right now?
Like if I had to do a wedding now for going through this time, I would still use the colors, but I would try to use more like, how should I put it? More earth tone, but the tones are still different colors, browns and greens and stuff. To lean more towards us being natural. Again, back to the Garden of Eden, Africa, motherland, embracing your ancestors, where they're from, and probably put some true African prints in there as well.
I appreciate that. Do you have advice for women trying to come up with ideas for wedding dresses? Because I know, as a designer myself and as a stylist, some of the clients that I have, right, I need to fast and pray for before I meet them. because either they don't know or they got too many ideas. So when clients
Well,
come to you, what would you suggest for them to do before they get to you?
sometimes too much ideas could be good, when you have too much ideas, to me it gives you, that this person like is like a collage. All right. For example, when I got married, I wasn't into fashion, and I took like 6 different ideas to my bridal designer at that time, and my bridal designer used all 6, and it came together. It came together cohesively. It's just how you just have to know where to put it, and it was about pleasing me, but still keeping their name there. And they pulled everything together and I got what I wanted. So I don't think too much is bad. You could pull them together and let them like put different ideas together and let them see, well, this is how it look with all. This is how it look with some. This is how it look with probably 2. And you give them enough to choose. Don't give them one, because then you're gonna be forever going over, and the wedding day gonna come and you don't get the dress done.
Look, well said. I will definitely take that advice and share it to anybody that I know has to pick a dress. Um, where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Well, 5 years from now, I am praying, hoping to be, if not the, but one of the top designers in the world. I would like to see my fashion on the red carpet, on the big awards. We awards too, We Barbados awards too. Don't get tired. You gotta start home first.
Yeah.
With the whole drums beat first, and they spread out.
Wow. I mean, that's a great dream, man. And I definitely pray that comes true.
Thank you.
Success is for God's people, to be honest. So once you stay tight with God, that's really all you need. It's really all you need.
Yeah, this teenager daddy relationship.
Yes. Bridal parties just span so wide, and there's so many things that are traditional about it. But I was looking at some of your designs, and it's not only the colors that you change, but it's kind of like the cuts. The styles are very modern. Is that on purpose, or?
It was on purpose, because like I said, Allow Lester was helping teach me. You pull your ideas from what's going on now. So I pulled the style from what was happening then, but the colors obviously would not have been what was happening. You make the colors unique, but then you pull the style. Because at that time, everybody was doing the poofy princess wedding dresses for all the tools.
Yeah. That's a great blend, man. That's an excellent marriage of both color and cut. And I think you have an amazing eye. If I ever need a suit, I don't know if you make suits, but
not yet.
I don't mind being the first, because I like my colors.
That's all right.
I'll definitely be knocking on your door, because I'm very inspired as a designer myself to look at things from a different perspective, which is what you're doing with your stuff. So keep it up. I'm very, very happy for you. I'm very happy
Thank you.
This is the direction you're going in. Okay, last final question, and it's for every entrepreneur out there, every young artist out there, every young creator. If there's something that you would tell them and encourage them and advise them, what would it be?
Do you? Do you, and try not to listen to too much negativity, because people will try to stop you and ask you what you want to do, bridal, what you want to be a fashion designer. They have so much fashion designers, but you take an example from bread. When you go into the supermarket, you go down the bread aisle, you see so much bread, so much different people, purities, zephyrs, characters, nickels, you name it, but all of them selling, right? And some selling more than some. Just make your brand stand out more than somebody else's. know that someone will want to choose yours.
Well said. Well said. Thank you so much, Julianna, for being here. It was
Thank you.
an honor. It was so much fun.
Thanks
So
for
much
having
fun.
me.
I pray God blessings over you. I pray the success
Thank you, and you too.
just continuous prosperity in your business.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you guys so much for listening to another episode of Kingdom Arts Fashion Connect. I hope to see you next time on the next episode. Stay blessed, stay stylish, and stay loving God. Peace.